There we are. Say hi, Victoria. You want to say hi? Oh my goodness. We're in the bird room, as you can see. Yep, we are. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? Yeah? Do you want to say hi, Puffy? You want to say hi? Oh, there's everybody. Oh my gosh. And here we thought we would go on and nope. Oh, look at everybody's just popping in. Oh my goodness. Now that's a holy Batmobile. Yes. Hey guys. Hi everyone. Oh my goodness. It's so good to see you guys. Happy New Year. It's like the first time I've actually said it to someone today, and that felt really good. Yeah. You guys want to come out? So I thought, what a great way to start. Hey, Linda. Hey, Boo. Hey, Marquise, Kylie, Karen. What a great way to start. Michelle, Kylie, Ellie. What a great way to start the new year by going live and saying hi to you guys. And you guys could see all the birds. Did you just eat? He's full. You full, baby? Yeah? Whoa, look at that face. What's wrong? You look like oh, that's now those of you that have yellow napes, that's kind of a scary face. Are you upset about something? Huh? Did you have a shower? Yeah, hi from Guatemala. That's so cool. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys are learning. What do you think about the recent videos that we have? Have you been learning from that? How many parrots do you have? Also, I love you. Thank you. I've got 9 parrots. Have you been learning from what we've been posting? I know it's not like fancy and whatever, but it's like what really goes on in this bird room. Yes, awesome. And it's real life. And when you've got parrots, you want to come out now, you got to be good though. Maui has been a bit of a handful today. Haven't we? Yes, he has. Be nice, Maui. Don't attack anyone. He has been a handful. And so we've been having some issues with hormones. Did he jump? Where did he go? Maui? Oh, he's still over there. Because it's that time of year. And I know, hey, Rhonda. Hi, Love You Nation. And I know that that's something that, if there are peeps that have cockatoos and, Amazons and, sun conures and different kinds of birds. Kayaks, where are you? It's something that you're dealing with, and probably some of you are getting bit, right? Because that's like for real. And then maybe some of you are even getting your feelings hurt. Hey, Joe, and not knowing why your birds are biting. Well, when there's hormone issues, your birds get confused, they get frustrated, and it can be painful also when they're hormonal. And that's what's going on with the poof stack. He's been really hormonal. And Miss Victoria is doing fantastic, Linda. So she actually, you guys, I didn't tell you the whole thing of what was going on 2 weeks ago, but she almost did not make it. And it was really scary. At one point, my veterinarian, and we did this off camera, asked me, when is it too much? How much can we take? How much are we going to put her through? And that was a question that I was not expecting. I thought, oh, she's having her hormone issues. This was the first time since her hysterectomy that, hey, stop, that we were dealing. I'm talking about something serious. And you are like causing a commotion. Come over here. I'm going to stick you in Victoria's cage where I can keep an eye on you. Look at them. Oh my goodness. Aren't parrots awesome? So the African gray is Casey. So I was just that was hard because, it's kind of every year we're going to be dealing with this with Victoria because her uterus is gone, which we had to do to save her life. and she has her ovaries, and it is very painful. Like this time, it was interesting because this was the first time she was hormonal, with no uterus, and she was in severe pain. And that's what was just so sad. Her ovary was in there. It was swollen. It was twisting. It was pushing on things. And she was just hunkered over. And at one point, she stopped fighting. And I have never seen her stop fighting before. And she just kind of looked at me and she just seemed to be done. And that's what got really scary. And that's where I was just like thinking, at what point is it too much to put her through this? But so my veterinarian said, let's do the implant, because, basically what we're looking at is doing an implant like every 6 months. And it's just what it is. It's just what we're going to have to do to keep her alive. And so we did the implant, and the next day was horrible. The day after that was worse. She was still in a ton of pain, but he gave her a pain injection, which made a big difference. It got us like 24 hours, because I'm talking, she was in excruciating pain to where she was moaning, and I didn't want to put that on social media because that would have really upset people, and it was too upsetting for me to watch. And sometimes you just don't film, but I thought I got my point across, and you guys were learning from what I had put up. So I was like, we don't need to show this right now. But then, not yesterday, which was Monday. The Monday before, I woke up. She woke up, and it kicked in. The implant started working. It was incredible. Like, she was back to being happy. She was my Victoria. It was absolutely incredible. Maui is stressing her out right now. Can you tell? And probably because I'm all worked up. And yes, you guys, I'm in my pajamas. Where else can you make a video and be in your pajamas? Okay. How long have you had Victoria? I've had Victoria for over 3 years now, and she is a rescue. Who are all the parrots? So the trouble right there is Maui. Casey is right there. She's my African gray. Casey, do you want to say hi? What, baby girl? Do you want to say hi? Oops, sorry. Hi? Yeah? You want to say hi? And then we've got Thomas over here. And keeping locked up right now because Maui is crazy right now. Are you crazy? Yeah? I don't dare let you go after any of these because he will go for a kill. There's Thomas. Oh, you're in your PJs too? Oh yeah, that's awesome, Al. Yeah, I was like, it's gonna change, but then I was like, I just want to be in my PJs, and they're fun to wear and they're cute, so why not? And then there's Samuel. That's my mom's parrot. Quinn. He's the quiet parrot. He barely makes any noise. And Baby. Thomas is a lilac crown Amazon. Linda. And the Puffman! Yay! And then we've got Khaleesi hiding from everybody. Hi, Khaleesi. Is she loving as what she was when you first got her, or did you have to work with her? Victoria? Leah? The Puffster. That's funny. She basically chose me when she saw me. I was actually concerned about bringing a cockatoo, and I got a phone call that there was one that needed rescue. And so my plan was, and then also her brother, who was a macaw, he did not survive. In my mind, I was going to get the macaw. And then I was going to find a home for the cockatoo. Because this woman that had a pet shop, the birds were basically dumped there. It was either she take them or else this woman was going to toss them on the freeway type of thing. So it was a mess. And Victoria was in a parakeet cage that she had been in there probably for a long time. And she was on a parakeet perch. And it was just a really bad situation. So the pet shop owner said that she would, of course, take them because I wasn't there for the exchange. But then I got the phone call. I get many phone calls. April, we need your help. We've got birds that are dumped or birds that are loose, or it's always something. So this particular call, I remember I was eating dinner with my dad, and I just felt there was something in her voice. I was like, I gotta go now, Dad. I gotta go now. So I actually left him at the restaurant and I jumped in the car. I just drove. And when I got there, I saw things I have never seen in rescue. And Victoria, we thought that she had beak and feather disease because her legs were like noodles. She couldn't walk. She had not stepped up or stepped down. She'd just been in one position for a long time, and she had no muscle. She was emaciated. Her brother had a hole in his face, basically just rot above his nostril from an infection, and it just bacteria just started eating through his sinuses, and it was really bad. So, but when I saw her, she was in a cage, and she basically, it was over a 2-week period of time because I was going there every day to feed those birds, because the deal that I made with was the pet shop owner was amazing. I go there and I would help as long as she quarantined the birds for me, because I couldn't bring them here. And that's what she did. So it turned out she ended up taking the macaw, and I ended up taking Victoria because Victoria basically walked over to me and walked onto my laps. I was kind of kneeled down by the cage, and she just walked onto my laps after 2 weeks, and she chose me. So with that, I took both birds to the hospital. Once we could get them moving, we were honestly afraid to even touch them. It was so bad. We got to the vet. They really didn't want to touch them because everybody was kind of freaked out that they might have something really bad. But it's like, come on, you got to start somewhere, right? And we were just kind of trying to see what her liver was going to be like, what liver functions, what the blood test would come out. And both birds just had bacterial infections. So it was really amazing, but also disgusting, because basically food and antibiotics is what these birds needed. But instead they were held prisoners, and the woman was moving, and they were not going to go with her decor. So she's enjoying a beach front house, and here we are, Victoria's still battling for her life every day. So it's really a shame. It makes me sick. But what are you going to do, You're just going to make a YouTube channel called Parrot Playhouse and educate people so this doesn't keep happening, because these guys are complex and they're smart and they deserve so much more. So, but that is the story behind Victoria Cockatoo. I don't think I've ever told it to that extent. Can I have a shout out? Baileyana Foot! Yes, you can have a shout out. Oh my God. You guys, I love Bailey. She's actually my personal friend. Bailey, how old are you? You 7, 8? I forget, but she has a little YouTube channel. She's super cute. Her family's super cute. They're animal lovers, and I just did Bailey's hair a couple weeks ago. So Bailey, you got your shout out. I hope that the one who did this to those babies gets hers. What goes around hopefully comes around. I hope so too. Oh my God, excited that you were like, thanks, Bailey. You're so cute. So, yep, that's what happened with Victoria, and her brother passed away. The abuse was so horrific on him. His arthritis was so horrible. He could not live like that. And the pet shop owner who became his mom gave him a beautiful home, who is the reason why I have Victoria. I mean, if she had said no, Victoria could have very well been on a freeway, dumped with her brother, because people are crazy. You never know what they're going to do. And sometimes people will say that they're going to do something like that, so you'll just take these birds, I'm going to toss them in the trash can or whatever. I've heard that too, if you don't take this parrot. And so who knows? But the conditions of Victoria and the conditions of the other birds, the other bird, I mean, come on. So anything was possible, because it was gross and disgusting what she did to them. It's a question she answered, and I was shocked. Of course. Oh, Bailey's 8. April is the best. Oh, thanks, Michelle. So sad for Victoria and her brother. I know. But you know what? This is a new beginning. And honestly, without Victoria, Parrot Playhouse would not be here. And it just showed me that there was a lot of need for education. I used to teach classes, Parrot education, that was just once a month sometimes. And it wasn't reaching enough people. And this, the power of the internet, you can reach so much more. Do you still have your conure? Yes, he's right here. There's Sammy. So Sammy and Quinn are just like in love with each other. It's so fabulous. It really is. But so I got to give Victoria her meds. And let's see. Here we go. I thought you guys could watch. So this is meloxicam. It's to help with inflammation. So if you guys have a hormonal cockatoo or hormonal parrot, and you're having problems, sometimes meloxicam can help. And so this was given to me by my veterinarian for Victoria. So basically what it is, it's an, oh, sorry, honey, it's an anti-inflammatory. So it helps with the inflammation, and that's what's going on with Victoria. And that's what's going on with the Puffmeister's gonads, because they get so big, full of inflammation. But Victoria, her ovaries swell and they twist and they hurt. Do you want some? Do you see that? She actually wants it, because I'm going to show you this. And if you guys have followed me for a while, you know what I'm going to do. So this is my secret weapon. Benny Bach probiotics. It's insane. Like, these birds will do anything for it. Watch. What's that? What's that? Like, she wants it. You see that? Isn't that cute? So what I'll do is, you got the name. Is that how you got Puppy's name? Yes, because he's always huffing and a puffing, and he sounds like he's congested. So here we go. So I poured some in there, and then I already measured it because I didn't want to do that while I was on camera, because I don't want to mess up and give her too much. So that'd be a disaster. Okay, so we're going to mix it around. All the other birds get jealous because they want it. I'll give you some later. Okay, you want to come over here, Victoria? So you guys can use this with all kinds of meds, but you always want to ask your veterinarian to make sure it's okay to mix, because antibiotics sometimes might not be okay because it's a probiotic. But this pretty much, my pug is on meloxicam for arthritis. Yeah, it's really good. And it's awesome because Victoria has arthritis too in her wings, and so it helps her with that as well. But this pretty much will disguise any med except for Baytril. Baytril, I don't know. You know, I've tried everything to disguise Baytril, and really the only way to do it is to shoot it down their throat. Do you still go to Dr. Cecil? Victoria, I do time to time. Dr. Cecil is awesome. But Victoria, Dr. Lattis did Victoria's hysterectomy, and he's been handling Puffy's gonads. That sounded really bad. Casey, are you laughing at me? Okay, that sounded so wrong. But so we've been seeing Dr. Lattis lately. But Dr. Cecil's awesome. And we're so lucky to have two amazing veterinarians here. Aviary update, oh my gosh. So I'm super excited about that because I did buy some trees yesterday, and tomorrow I'm going to an exotic. Yes, gonads or balls, Linda. I love it. I'm going to go to an exotic nursery tomorrow. And so I saw some awesome suggestions on Facebook of different things to, thank you, to different plants I could get. So I'm going to go and see if I can find more plants. But the tricky thing is, you know, these plants take a little time to grow and get strong. So I'm going to put a citrus tree in the aviary, and I'm going to go with a cheap citrus tree until the other trees get stronger and can go in there. But what I'm learning is it's just super interesting. I know everybody's laughing at Linda. That's so good. I know. I just wanted to say balls too. But oh my God, Bailey's on this. We got. She's only 8. Hope she's not watching. But so what happens with these citrus trees? They put a wax coating all over them for when they're transporting them so they don't dry out. Hey, Gabriella. Hi, we love you. And so it's really interesting. So you got to be so careful with sprays and wax coatings. So I'm learning a lot, and I just can't wait to put it all in a video and share it with you. And then, oh my gosh, so I just bought seeds, and I just bought kale, broccoli, carrots, snow peas, sugar peas. And so basically, I sat down and thought about where can I get the most bang for my buck? What do I want to get for my birds? What do we use here? Because I don't have much time, right? So I want to grow stuff that's going to grow easily and it's going to save me money. And so I'm also going to be growing things, and it's going to be so easy for everybody because I make these videos and everybody's like, we don't have access to fresh produce. And then I'll say, go to Walmart. Walmart has a lot of good stuff, but because Walmart's like everywhere. But you can literally order these seeds and grow them in your apartment, on a balcony, the way I'm going to do it. So it's going to be so awesome. You can like grow dinosaur kale for your birds. And if you live in the middle of nowhere and you don't have access to that, you will. Yeah. How's Munchkin doing? Munchkin's doing so good. He's like amazing. His mama, Melanie, she's a rock star. And he's so happy. He's so happy. That adoption was really tough. It was, it took forever, but it was worth it. It was so worth it. I planned bamboo in the prep for our aviary when we built it. Oh, that's a good idea. I love the dino feet. Oh, the dino feet. Ooh, okay. Please, will you give advice on netting, etc. when you do video? Yeah, I will. And basically the netting that I use, it's a really hard plastic bird netting, and then I also have a wire netting that covers the whole property so nothing can dig or come in, but above it is a really cool actually no, maybe it's a nylon netting. It's not too expensive and you can order it online, so I'll definitely have all that as well. So yeah, what are your most favorite videos that I've been? Oh, is bamboo toxic for cockatiels? I don't think so. But you know what? You need to make sure, because I don't think so is not an answer. I don't think it is, but you definitely want to check. I always recommend check with your avian veterinarian. Does anybody tell me about what you think about the videos that we've been uploading? So do you like them? What are your favorite, and what do you want to see in the future? So you're excited about the aviary. I know. I thought you guys would love that. I've had a lot of questions about the aviary, so it's going to be good. Can you do more videos of baby and puppy trash can videos? Yeah. The only problem is I get a lot of hate about the trash can. I got people like saying I'm putting my birds in danger, and you won't believe the hate messages I got, the threats I got about leaving them on a trash can. I mean, they're never unsupervised, but yeah, we'll do more. You like the rescue videos? So do I, Miko. So do I. Yes, then all. But I love your diff cooking ones for the birds. Okay. Yep, we could do more of those. Recipe videos are always great. Awesome. Okay, I love doing those. My favorite videos are cage tour videos. Really? Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of cages in here. I like doing those too. Don't listen to them. Oh, about the trash can? I won't. It just kind of gets to you after a while, though. Why would they complain? Oh, it's a motion detector trash can lid, and I put it on the ground, and it goes up and down, and it sounds really loud when it shuts. It sounds like almost it'll decapitate them, actually, but it's not strong at all. It's just all noise, so people freak out. I had somebody threaten to call animal control on me. Not that they know where I live, but it's like, come on. Bamboo's great for parrots if true bamboo. Don't use false bamboo. Okay, thank you, Al. So did everybody see that? That's awesome. Thank you. Can you do one on how to introduce new birds to your existing flock? Yeah, I kind of already did, but I'll do another one. I did when Sammy came in. But yes, what I recommend is you got to do the quarantine. You got to do a quarantine in a separate room, and you got to block off the air duct because you don't want anything traveling. And you always want to feed that bird last because you don't want any disease transferring to your guys. And then the important thing is to take it really slow. Let the bird hear the birds first. you know, the sound, and then bring the bird in and just take it slow, because that's really scary. I guess it kind of is like going to a new junior high where everybody knows each other and you don't know anybody, and that would be pretty intimidating. And it's even more scarier for a parrot because we're so big. I mean, they don't know what's going to happen at all. At least junior hires, we know what's going to happen. But yeah, so you just really want to take it slow. Take it slow and give them tons of toys. Back. Hey, April. Hey, Love You Nation. Glad you're back. The world's a better place with people like you, April. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. That was so sweet. How's Samson? How's baby's diet? Oh, that's probably why he's upset. He just started it today. Samson, my mother's dog, is doing really well. I don't know if you guys watched. What video was that? We've made so many. Was it our latest video where... No, it was Puffy's. Was it Puffy's video? I forget what video it was, but basically Samson ate my earplugs. My mother's dog. I'm not used to having a dog. And they just do the darnest things, you know? I didn't say dumb, the darnest things. Dogs are not dumb. And I had earplugs in a pack, and it fell on the side of my bed, and he was in there, and I was watching him. And I didn't know, but he gobbled up the whole bag of earplugs, and he's a miniature poodle. And they, like, those earplugs swelled up in his intestines, and we ended up in the emergency room, and his intestines flipped, and it was just really bad. But he survived, and his surgery came out really good. We had like the best surgeon, and it was really expensive, but he survived, and he's doing great. He actually looks better than he's ever looked, and he's 13 years old. So I learned something about dogs. Like, you gotta like watch their every move. I mean, I'm really good about birds, but I don't know. I just didn't think. I don't know. Who would have thought earplugs? Like, and first of all, I didn't even know they were there, so it was just crazy. Yes, his intestines flipped. So that happens with like big dogs. And but I guess, you know, because it was cut off the way, because they were just packed, his intestines just flipped. It was awful. It was awful. Yes, senior dogs do rock as long as they don't have me taking care of them. How long after you got baby did you get Puffy? So Puffy, I got baby when I was a kid. So Puffy probably came along, I want to say 12 years after. It was just baby and me for like ever. And then I actually got Puffy and his brother Pierre, who's no longer with us. He passed away 2 years ago. From stomach cancer, out of all things. And so that was really hard on Puffy because they were best buds. And then baby likes little birds. He's just this funny little dude. He likes the little birds. And so he would just hang out with baby, Puffy and Pierre. But then after Pierre died, or while Pierre was dying, it was a battle, for 6-month battle. Oh my God, it was a battle. That was before I had a YouTube channel and I was doing Facebook. Baby and Puffy started getting really close, and then baby he moved in. He knew Puffy needed him because Puffy was so depressed. Can you do more videos on recipes for parrots? I love those videos, and I would love to try some new ones. Yes, I gotta think of some. Opinion on Nutriberries. I got some hate for saying I use them for foraging once on Facebook. You know what? They make a fun treat. I don't personally feed my birds Nutriberries, but they're great for foraging. And you know, if you got a bird that is a seed eater that you're trying to convert onto pellets, what? They're really good for doing that. They work really well. And because some of the Nutriberries have pellets in them. So, you know, people have a lot of opinions, don't they? But you know what? Everything in moderation. And for treats, training, they're great. They work. But I don't use them. I usually, when I give my birds treats, I'll give them like small pieces of nuts, although I just gave Maui way too much of a walnut. But he's like sitting there, he's being a good boy, and we gotta somehow all survive through this video. Where would I get bamboo? Maybe Lowe's? I don't know, but be really careful when you're going to like Lowe's or those places that bamboo's not sprayed. So I'm not sure. It might be best just to grow it from a little seedling. Who knows about bamboo again? How quick do they grow? I think they grow really quick too. Who's my oldest parrot? Victoria, she's 46. Yeah, Halos is kind of filled with chemicals. That's what I thought. You know, I bet you can grow bamboo. That's actually some stuff that I'll check because I like bamboo because I'm interested too. Wow, she's so beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, she is absolutely so gorgeous. There was something so funny on Facebook yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw my post, but if you guys saw my comment page, I posted a picture of Victoria New Year's Eve where she's like stretching her leg out. She looked like it was really cute because she has like the most beautiful legs, I think. But then somebody did a side by side of Angelina Jolie when she was at the Oscars with her leg out, and so they did a side by side of Victoria. It was hilarious, and then it was like who has the sexiest legs, and Victoria won. Yeah, giant area covered. Yep, bamboo is very invasive. I used to have it at my other house, and it does grow really fast. Do you still have Victoria's head doll? Yes, I still have it. I do. What started your obsession with parrots? What's the story? Oh God, that's a long story. But basically, I was sick. I've been sick a lot. And I had to have a bunch of surgeries. And I was a kid, and I kind of looked a little bad. And I didn't want people to see me, and I was lonely. And if people did see me, they did pick on me, the kids did. And so I just wanted a friend. So I was on KPBS one day, and I saw a parrot. And it was birds that can talk. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I want, Dad. I want a parrot for a friend that I can talk to. And that's what happened. He gave me $350. And he said, let's go to the pet shop. And mind you, I knew nothing about birds. Let's go to the pet shop and buy a bird, but you have to walk out of there with a cage, food, and a bird. So we walked in there. I handed the guy $350, and I said, I want the biggest parrot for $350. And he was the biggest parrot, and he had 2 padlocks because he was Hannibal Lecter. He was known as a biter. I didn't care. I was like, oh, cool. I got a parrot. Brought him home. And I realized I had a lot to learn. It was like after I got bit a couple times that first month, and I was like, oh my gosh. And my dad's like, oh my gosh, this is serious. Because the cage the pet shop sold me was like a box. It was so small, which he was not in. And within a month, you know, I got Bird Talk magazine. I was learning quickly. I was like up on it, and it's just amazing. You know, a lot of people buy birds, you know, and they don't know what they're doing either. And they get into it so innocently. And they mean the best, but they're shocked because these guys, look at this room. Oh my God. Talk about what a difference from a tiny little cage and a bag of bird seed when I got baby. And now look at it. You know, people don't know. So that's why I got Parrot Playhouse, because I don't want them, you know, going into it blind like I did. Because I had a lot to learn, but fortunately, I was one lonely kid with not many. Well, I did have friends, but just I didn't want anybody to see me. And so he became my full-time job, and he gave me a reason to fight and get better. What pellets do you... Oh, you like the leg picture? Thank you. Bought 3 small plants and growing in the garden, so free of pesticides by the time transplant into... Yep, you can definitely buy plants and then just let them sit for a while, water them, rinse them. And then, yes, then they'll be free of pesticides. But so I just got a pellet question. Look what's going on. I just cleaned this bird room. Oh my gosh. Okay, come here. I'm going to show the pellets. So everybody is an individual in this room, and everybody likes a different pellet. Let me get that. I don't want the water spilling. And everybody likes a different pellet. You want to step up? So this is what... Puffy left something on my shoulder. This is what... Why don't you go over here? Do you want to go in your cage? I'm trying to figure out what Victoria wants to do. Will you go there? Okay, can you come here? No, I don't want you near Victoria. And then, so you kind of have to juggle. No, when you move around in this room to make sure nobody's going to kill each other. So this is what I use here. So I have Kitech. Everybody likes Kitech. I have Harrison's. My parakeet and my African Grey love Harrison's. Zupreme. So I have 2 different Zupremes. I like this for birds that are difficult, that really don't like pellets. They will usually like the colored Zupreme. Or this is definitely my favorite if they'll go for it. If, you know, I'm weaning them off of pellets, is the Higgins. That's nice too. And then I got Topps Parrot food. So this is like kind of like a seed, but you soak it and it makes the birds feel like they're getting into something naughty, right? Like they're getting seed, but it's really healthy. I don't like the fruit flavored Supreme that dies. I know. I agree. But, see you again soon. Love you. Take care. Happy New Year, Michelle. But I did this. I got this just recently. I introduced it back into the bird room because Thomas, I was having a hard time with Thomas eating pellets. And so I was giving him the Higgins, and he was kind of eating it. And he loves the Kitech, but the Kitech has cayenne pepper in it, and his intestines are really sensitive. So I had to make a decision to get some weight on him. So I ended up getting the colored. It's not my favorite. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. So yes, so I use that in moderation. What is the best diet balance for cockatiels? How much seed, fruit, veggie, pellets, percentage? Everything in moderation. I always say try to get them off of the seed. A little seed is okay for the little guys, but I really like Harrison's. Like I get the high potency super fine, or for a cockatiel you can just get the super fine. Maui, my gosh, he is something else. Like he just makes me crazy sometimes. There you go. That's what I like for cockatiels. And then also, Kitech has a cockatiel size, which is awesome. You guys, these pellets, let me show you, because they're not pellets if you've never seen them. They're chunks. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Look at that. So that pretty much tells you what these birds think about the food. You want one, Quinn? So there you go. So that's like healthy. No, come here. That's like healthy food and they love it. Look at that. They just go crazy over it. So you have a picky eater, that's the way to go. I do 60% chop, 20% pellets, and 20% treats. That's a good mix. That's a really good mix. And tonight, and the reason why I also like to give my birds pellets, but I like to give them a well-rounded diet, is because when I'm at work, I can't have, like chop sitting all day. So it does give me something I can leave for them all day. So this is what they had tonight. So this is their hot food. This is the food I give them at night. That's the food I can't leave out all day. So basically there is Christine's Chop Shop. It's her sprouted seed blend. And then Maui, if you poop on my hair, I am gonna. Ugh. And then I put a ton of sweet potatoes, carrots. I put Swiss chard in there and kale, peas, a little bit of organic corn, and I put some pasta in there, and that is, oh my God, I'm bleeding. That is a chickpea pasta. And my birds have been going crazy over chickpea pasta. I can't get enough. It's loaded with protein. It's organic. They've got a bunch of them at the store. It's gluten-free, and they just like the taste. And then, so here's another type of pasta right there. Bonza, more chickpea pasta. So that's another brand. Like Maui wants it right now. And then also quinoa pasta. So there's all kinds of pastas. So when I give my birds pastas, that's the kind of pastas I'm giving them. I'm not giving them like flour pasta. And then this is red lentil pasta. Now you're hungry? I know. I'm hungry too. But so that's basically what they get tonight. And I change it around and I put different spices. Sometimes I'll do Christine's Chop Shop anti-inflammatory. This is really good for inflammation. This is really good for birds that have liver issues. It's loaded with amazing ingredients that help with just all kinds of stuff. Maui, leave the parakeet alone. And then nuts and spice. It is so delicious. It's very savory. He has been a handful today. I mean, it takes a lot for me to go, this bird has been a handful today, but he has been a handful, you guys. A handful. I love him, and I've been playing with him all day, and he still has not run out of energy. Listen to me. People tell me all this about Kayaks, and I'm like, yes, I know they're Energizer bunnies, but he has taken it to the next level today. And then this one, organic super greens, it's just loaded with all kinds of greens. And what's so cool is they have never been cooked. They've been powdered raw somehow, and so they have all the goodness, all the vitamins in it. So that's pretty much what we did today. Hey, Fortunate, how are you? How's the rescue going over there in Arizona? That's cool. Maui the parakeet is not a toy. You're right. Maui, come here. Where's the parakeet? Oh my god. You know what? Yeah. I'm not gonna. No, come here. Come on. Step up. Good boy. For that, do you want a treat? Here. Do you want some probiotics? Here. Because you're a good boy, you stepped up. Let's just do this. And that will reward him for stepping up. That's what I should have done in the first place instead of battling it out with him. Sometimes when I'm filming, I'm distracted like I am right now. And so I probably don't do things the best way as I should. Here we go. Want more? So, and I love giving them probiotics. I don't give it to them every night because this stuff's expensive. But I keep giving it. Look at him. I give it to them just to keep them reminded how wonderful it is. So when somebody's sick, it's really easy to give meds. Like, so easy to give meds because they just... See, Sammy doesn't understand about probiotics yet. We're still teaching him, but what I'm hoping is he probably associates the syringe as medication as not something positive. So what I'm hoping is after he watches these guys, he's going to learn that probiotics is awesome and medication won't hurt you. Okay, so poor Thomas wants some. Thomas, I have not had you out at all today. That's not fair. I'm going to lock Maui up in his cage, and I'm going to bring you out. Come here. He's going to scream. Maybe he won't because he's thinking he's going to get more probiotics. There we go. No, stay. Oh, very good. Oh my gosh, I feel just relief that he's in his cage for a second. Let me shut this. I don't like people seeing inside the bird room. Then they know I've got birds, and that's scary. Hey, Bueno, come here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hey, there's the boy. You got food all over your beak. Yeah? Yeah? What? So we're working on Thomas's nails. We are filing them. And we're filing them. Let me get down. I see people talking. Whoa, there's a lot going on here. Whoa, why is my face so big? I think I just enlarged I just enlarged it. Hold on. I'm having problems. How do we make my face smaller? Oh my God, nobody wants to see me that close. But so basically, I'm trying to scroll through it. So basically what we're doing is I'm trimming Thomas's toenails one at a time. And I'm doing it with a nail file because he has seizures and I can't take him to the vet to have that stuff done or get groomed because he'll have a full-on seizure. So we're doing it slowly. Yay! So when I do that, am I going to get jumped? Puffy attacked me today. So when I do that, I give him lots of treats. What did you do? When did that happen? Hi, Rainbow. I'm a very new... Oh, you're a new subscriber. Welcome. I'm so glad I found your channel. I'm crazy about birds. I live in Eastern Cape of South Africa. Whoa, that's so cool. Thanks for watching. Have you had any problems with cloaca prolapses? No, I haven't. And that was really scary because we were afraid that was going to happen to Victoria. But, you know, I've been thinking about that because a lot of conures that happens too. And what I noticed with the conures, it's hormones sometimes that'll do it because they're just so hormonal. Basically, their insides are just coming out of them. But what I noticed is it happens to birds that hold their poop. Birds that don't poop, they have cloaca problems. And so basically, I was thinking about Sammy, he holds it. He'll hold it for hours. So now what I'm doing, because I don't want that to happen, it scares me because I hear all these stories, I'm waking him up and I'm making him go poop like at 3 in the morning. So hopefully that'll never happen. you had a son, Conyer and Jende. What happened to them? You live in Arkansas? Ooh, hi. I bet it's cold. I bet it's cold in Arkansas. Their father was a blue mask and mother was a peach face. Aw. How do you get parents to eat the meds without forcing? I give them, as I was just showing everybody, probiotics, and I mix it with their probiotics. Hey, Florida. Who knows? You might be having me in Florida one day. I might be moving there. You never know. With all my family moving to Florida, I just might. Who knows? 41 degrees. Holy Batmobile. I think I have felt 41 degrees, and that's cool. So I mix it in the Benny Bach probiotics. You got to get it for reptiles and birds. And so that's how I mix their meds. So I don't tell them. My parrots are in a sanctuary because of my poor health. Well, that's wonderful that you found a good place for them to go. And let me tell you, life happens, doesn't it? Do you get to visit them, Linda? Here, morning poops are not as healthy as Jasper's. Yeah, morning poops can be tricky, huh? Especially yours. You're so cute. Hi. Hi, Bubba. You're so cute. You can't. Oh, I'm so sorry, Linda. I'm just so happy you got him into a good place, though. Have you ever been to Exotic Birds by Fran? No. If they sell birds, I definitely have never been there. What is it, a rescue by any chance? Hi. Oh, everybody's saying hi to each other. Yeah, what? We're gonna bueno? What? Bueno? Currently freezing, but it's off in the 39 degrees. Oh my gosh. That's cold. We're spoiled here, but it's been like so cold. I'm using an oil heater. So another question I get, what kind of heater do I use? This is an oil heater, you guys. This is a safe heater. So some heaters can release toxins into the air. They can have, once they hit a certain temperature, they release chemicals because of the coating on the outside or the inside. So this is what I use. That's the brand. Okay. And it's wonderful. And it's you work it easy. So, but what I did was when I bought it, I ran it for 8 hours to make sure if there was any like grease or whatever they coat it with, it was gone. Do I use humidifiers? I do. You know, I know there's a lot of drama about humidifiers, but I always make sure my humidifier is clean. There's no bacteria in it. I'm using filtered water. And I do use one, but I don't make it to where you feel humidity in here. It's just a little bit because Victoria, oh, look at her. Oh my gosh. Victoria, you tired? Victoria starts sneezing if she gets too dry. If only the whole world knew about the wonders of parrots. Yes, that's so true, Love You Nation. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Yeah, I use a humidifier in the bedroom, but on low. Yeah, you know what? A little bit of moderation. You don't want it to get damp because you don't want mold, but these birds, they need some moisture, don't you? Yeah, because if they get too dry, that's where bacteria can grow in their lungs. They're from a tropical place. Yeah, I use humidifier in the bedroom. I have the same heater. Glad to know that it's the right one. Yeah, you're always on it, Miko. Linda Parrot is a golfer. I have a humidifier upstairs, downstairs. Good. Yeah, you know, I think a lot of peeps that live in, you know, snowy places, it's really dry, right? So, and it's hard for birds. And also, you know, this time of year when we have our windows closed, you hear of a lot of birds dying this time of year because of people cleaning their houses and they're using products that are not safe for the birds. So that's why I only use vinegar and water. Yeah? Vinegar and water because it's safe. So you really want to be careful with your cleaning products. Your toilet bowl cleaners, your carpet cleaners, all kinds of stuff because it can be dangerous. What air purifier do you use? I'm planning on getting a better one and wonder which one. Okay, so I use, oh my God, look what Maui did. Like, totally got me. What I use Rabbit Air, my Rabbit Air purifier. It's right here, but the thing is, it's expensive. And there it is.
So there it is. It's amazing. You can order different filter systems for it, and it is, so you have one for pet dander. You could have one for, pollen, all kinds of stuff, disinfecting. It's amazing. But what I do not like what they're doing right now, and I really found it upsetting because they cater to the bird community. They stuck essential oils in these things. So it's like an essential oil packet you stick somehow in your air purifier. It ticked me off because, when those essential oils go into the air, it can be really dangerous for your birds. And a lot of people don't know that. And so that really concerns me. Congrats, Kendall. Wait, what happened with, I just adopted a baby female umbrella cockatoo and haven't found her a permanent cage yet. I was wondering what size it should be. If you can't show me your, yes, let's show, oh my God, she adopted a bird. Isn't that cool? I'm glad you saw that, Miko, because I was about to miss it. Okay, so this is Victoria's cage. It's a huge cage. Now, I don't know the measurements, but basically, look how big that is, okay? And then look how wide that is. So I could stand this thing. I can basically go in there. It's huge. So I got her a HQ. Do you see that? HQ. And honestly, they have gone down in quality. If you're going to order a cage, I say go with the King's cage. You can order them online. The quality is way better and the price is just as good. So that's what I would get your bird. And it'll last a long time. So, and you also want to be careful when you scrub it because you don't want to break off any of the paint because that's how rust starts. So you want to use your vinegar and water and let it soak. Right, Thomas? Yeah. Bueno. I have a young, Cora Cockatoo is watching. Oh, hi, Cora. Which air purifier do you recommend for me? I have a Sunconure. You know what? Oh, I forget. There's a man by the name of Tim on Facebook, and he has the most incredible birds. Brutus is his African gray. Lulu is his cockatoo. He has the most perfect purifier. If you give me a little time, I'll post it on this. It'll be up by tomorrow, the link below. But he had a really good purifier, and it was affordable. This is also the Rabbit Air is an awesome purifier. Just don't use the essential oil they offer you that's for free. So that's what it is right there. It was like, my Rabbit Air was like my dream purifier. So I was pretty excited to get it. Get a Air Q is the best, Hannah. You know what? I think it was Air Q that he liked. Yep. Do you use steam cleaners on the cages? So I did, but I've got so many cages in here. It was actually just easy for me to spray them, loosen the stuff up because they really don't get too dirty because I deep clean every week. Look, I just cleaned this and we already have some food here. But I do deep clean every week, so I don't really need to do steam cleaners. But I have heard they do work well and they do disinfect and you don't have to worry about toxins. So I say get one. Can you talk about essential oils and birds a bit more? I haven't heard too many people talking about it for birds. I don't use them. Birds' lungs are so complex. And I know you see a lot of things online and you see a lot of oil companies, but the problem is they're so complex and they basically, as soon as it goes into the air sacs, it goes right into their organs. And they're from the rainforest. They're not supposed to be breathing in like lavender and all this other stuff that's in there. And it's just really, we don't know enough about it. And the thing is, you don't know what those essential oils are mixed with. And yes, some of them say it's pure essential oil, but then you're like, how much do you dilute it? You're talking about little creatures that weigh grams, like Puffy weighs 175 grams, right? I think that's what it was in the video. So you're having them breathe in and, there's not enough information to know what is going to be the cause in the future. And there is a site on Facebook. There's a doctor that talks about essential oils and, how they're causing a lot of skin issues in dogs because these people have those essential oils blowing all day and animals are very low. And so they're just taking it all in. They're getting too much. And this dog was having major skin problems from eucalyptus oil, and they found out it was from the essential oils. Oil candles, I'll do birds equals I'll birds? What? What? I don't understand that. I have a carpet. Do I put some rubber mats down and just use industrial powder vacuum to clean up? It's super easy and fast. Wait. I have carpets, so I put some rubber mats down. Oh, that's smart. Yeah. So industrial powdered vacuum to clean. I don't know what that is. Health Pro Plus Air had it backyards. Oh, you had it backwards. Okay, Health Pro. IQ Air. Was that the one Pebbles the cockatoo was promoting? I forget. Victoria was in that video. It was so cute. My ex insisted on using aerosol air fresheners. Ugh, well, it's a good thing he's your ex. How old is Casey?
I love you.
I love you too. How are you? Bird Lover wants to know how old you are. So, I don't really know how old Casey is. She's a rescue. I adopted her from Peace. Yeah. And she was in the foster system for 6 years before I became her foster mom. And then I adopted her 6 months later. But we think that she's probably in her late 20s, if not 30. It's bad enough my pug breathes in Santa Ana wind pollens. I couldn't risk using oils indoors. I know. And they smell really nice. And you know, some people do use a little lavender to relax their birds, but I just, you know what? I just stay away from that. Oh, Casey is so cute, isn't she? Hi, can I have a kiss? Thank you. You're such a good girl. Mildly allergic to most artificial scents. Yeah, I hate artificial scents. Yes. So the question is, any update on the Newcastle outbreak? Yes. So it hit a poultry industry a couple weeks ago in Orange County. It is still moving, and they are not stopping it. And part of the reason is because people aren't taking it serious. And a worker that had chickens went to this poultry industry and obviously didn't pay attention to protocol, right, Casey? And exposed all the chickens. So they had to wipe out all those chickens with the Newcastle. And basically, once, you know, birds have Newcastle, they're going to die anyway. So hopefully they're going to get it under control. But right now, it's not like moving fast, but it's moving. So that's what's scary. And hopefully I'll have another video of that for you soon. And I have been talking to the California Department of Food and Agriculture, and they actually want to do a video inside Parrot Playhouse. So we'll see if that happens. We'll see, because they did contact me. We've been emailing back and forth, and I've been talking to the chief commander. He's a nice guy, and you know, they don't want to hurt birds. These people have been so busy. He was telling me how many of them haven't seen their families for a long time because they've been working so hard on this Newcastle nightmare. And you know, a lot of people fear the California Department of Food and Agriculture. And, you know, they're just people like you and I. And at the end of the day, they don't want a bunch of dead birds. You know, they want to get this under control. So they're working really hard. They're doing their best. And I know they've had to kill a lot of chickens, and it's horrible. It's horrible. But if they don't contain it, it's going to be even a bigger issue. So that's what's going on right now. And a lot of people are saying, oh, they'll come and kill my parrot. They're not going to come and kill your parrot. If you are in the danger zone, they're doing a case to case. So meaning the veterinarian comes to your house, they do the test at your house to see if your bird's infected. If your bird's not infected, your bird's okay. So they're not just wiping out the citizens, the parrots. They're not doing that unless there's proof that they're sick. So that's what's going on with that. Is the particular you can see shot vax through back into the air? Wait. Oh, it's freezing in Florida. Do any of your parrots sleep together? And if not, would you trust them? No, you know, nobody really sleeps together in here. And it scares me when birds sleep together because we live in California and we have earthquakes. And so what can happen with an earthquake, even if you got birds that get along, and I'm not a fan of keeping birds in cages together that get along too, because Puffy and Baby love each other, but still Puffy has this like temper. Oh, look, he's trying to attack me right now. He's like Jekyll and Hyde, right? Yeah. And he flips out and attacks baby. And so you got this cage and you're getting attacked by a kayik. And what do you think baby's going to do? He's going to have to protect himself. So it could escalate into like something really dangerous, a fight. So I keep them separate. And at night, you have night fright. So if one bird has a night fright, the other bird's going to have a night fright. If there's an earthquake, what happens in an earthquake? The birds go crazy and they run into each other and they can really get injured. So I keep everybody separate when they sleep. Look at those wings. Those are beautiful wings. What's temperature a little high? Do you feel comfortable taking your birds outside? So they didn't go outside today. And it depends. If there's a lot of sun, then, I'll take them out with like 61 degrees. But that's with sun and no wind. Like today, it was only 58. I didn't take them out. But if there's sun, 61 should be okay. But, just keep an eye on them. If you see they're cold, bring them in. Hi from Brazil. Oh, my God. I think you're the first person from Brazil watching this channel. That's so cool. You love the Puffman. He's pretty cool. Is there a difference between the different kinds of kayaks or just the colors? I honestly think the black-headed kayaks are really crazy. They're definitely more unpredictable. They're more high-strung. I think they're more hyper. And I love them. They're my favorite. They're all my favorite. Puffy is a rascal. Yes, he is. Are you a rascal? Do you clip your bird's wings? Some of them I do, some of them I don't. It just depends. Every bird is an individual, and you got the Puff Master. I mean, you guys know he attacks, right? And when he attacks, he's dangerous. Like, he goes in for the head snap, and he has a past history of doing some damage on some other birds. So I keep him clipped because he's dangerous. And if he goes at Casey over here, she's helpless. And he's attacked her when he had his wings, and it was really bad. And he's attacked Thomas, because things happen. You guys, I monitor my birds. I'm on it in here, but things happen. And he attacked Thomas so bad, Thomas went into a seizure while he was being attacked by Puffy. So with that, I clipped his wings. And also I'm trying to protect my parakeet from him, because he hunts. He's a hunter. And when you think he's not watching, he's hunting. But I love him. I just have to really keep an eye on him. And baby, whoa, don't bite me. His wings are pretty much grown out. Victoria's wings are grown out. I want her to be able to really stretch them. And if she falls, I want her to be able to not hit the ground. Casey's wings are grown out. Thomas, I would love for his wings to be grown out. But he had a pinion where somebody cut part of his wing off. And these guys are clipped because they're super fast, and I don't want them escaping. They're by the door, although clipped birds can still fly, so you always have to be alert. And these birds are never outside where they have a chance to fly up. They're always in a carrier or in the aviary, because clipped birds can fly really well. My cockatoo is aggressive, so I clip her, but the other three are fully flighted. You see, there's really, when people say never clip your birds or clip all birds, you just don't do that, because it all depends on the environment of the house too. And there are some birds that, you're afraid they're going to hit a window. Look how many windows are in here. My parakeet got out. I don't fly her in this room. I fly her in another room because this room is full of windows. She hit the window. But she's fully flighted. I have to keep her fully flighted. I think parakeets will always be fully flighted because they have to be able to protect themselves. My God. Look how tiny she is. Can you imagine if she didn't have her wings? She'd be terrifying. Okay, who's saying that? Yeah, kayaks are terrors. They are terrors of the bird world. They're like pit bulls. That's Thomas. I flight trained one outside. The other is clipped, but letting her grow out her feathers. I got her a rescue. Well, that's awesome. You want to come here? What? You want attention? He wants attention. Bueno. Okay. Yay! With that question, you are a wealth of information. Oh my gosh, thank you. I've had a lot of experiences. There's I just live it, and I just want to share it. I fully agree with you on clipping. Yeah, it breaks my heart when I see people fighting about clipping on Facebook or just tearing up a new bird owner. Oh, how can you clip the bird's wing? Or, oh, how can you not? It's like, come on. Come on. Have you seen Love and Glory in person yet? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. But I do understand that Caroline has been very busy with them. So she has her hands full. She has her hands full with all those macaws and a baby and a new rescue hyacinth. So, but I've been watching some of her shows. So, but they're gorgeous. Aren't they gorgeous? Those beautiful hyacinths. Every parrot is a study of one. Yes, yes. Just depends. Clipping just depends from bird to bird and behavior issues. Yeah, and also medical issues, you know? So totally, right? So if he could grow out his wings, I would totally grow out his wings. I was just looking at him today and I was asking him, what happened to you, Tommy? Because he has, so this male, it looks like it was ripped off at one point. It never grows. He has a hole in his other foot, as you can see, his other toe. Right there. So there's a hole that goes through and it's kind of white. And I just pray to God it never dies. And then part of this wing has been cut off because that's what people do. It's disgusting. They'll cut the bird's wings off. It's called pinion. And so they can't fly forever. And so I think that's a lot where a lot of his trauma came from. I think that's why he has seizures. Yeah? Because he gets so scared. So scared. But he's definitely been through a lot of pain, I think. Haven't you? Yeah, he has a lot of things that he's scared of. And so we just take it slow. Don't we, Thomas? Yeah. But he's been with me. How long have you been with me now, love? Maybe 8 years? We made a lot of progress. But it doesn't happen overnight. You just got to move slow, like I said, when you have a bird. What is your Bungee's name? Khaleesi. And yes, it's from that dragon thing. What's the name of that dragon movie? I don't watch it anymore because, well, I didn't have TV up till, oh, look at the bird television. Oh my God, there it is. We have TV now. Like, we haven't had TV forever. And actually, Puffy had never seen television before. So he was kind of emotional about it. Like, he didn't know what to do. He was kind of a little intimidated. Like, he wanted to kill it at first. So, but yeah, Game of Thrones, thank you. Game of Thrones, yes. But it used to be like really scary. Oh my God, life's full of scary stuff. And but the dragons were really cool and Khaleesi was gorgeous. So I named my Khaleesi. Do you guys have any more questions? Did I get everybody's questions? Are there any more questions? Yeah? Yeah, I shouldn't be kissing his beak because our germs are not good for them. Which I am going to be making a video on our germs. Isn't that cool? So I had a previous video about germs, but this one's going to be really, we're going to get to the point of it, and it's going to make you want to be really careful around spreading germs around your birds. Yeah? And no, don't regurgitate. Okay, we don't want to encourage that behavior. So you definitely want to wash your hands before you touch your birds because they're very delicate little creatures. Oh my gosh, we're going to ignore that. And we carry, what? Gram-negative bacteria, and they carry gram-positive, and they can't defend themselves against our bacteria, so that's how your birds get sick. What's your favorite treat to feed your parrots? I really like to give them Kitech. Even though it's not really a treat, I will sometimes use it a treat. Or I'll give them a little bit of the Benny Bach probiotics because they love it. And sometimes I'll give them an almond sliver, like a tiny piece of almond, because it's not too much fat. It's just a tiny sliver. They love it. What do you think? Okay to have birds in the classroom? No, it's too crazy in a classroom. You got kids screaming. Kids are full of germs. And I would think a bird would be really vulnerable in a classroom. I would say if you were to do a classroom pet, maybe stick with a hamster or something that isn't as intelligent as a parrot, because that's pretty scary because they're looking at all those kids. And, a bird is probably thinking, they're going to eat me. I'm outnumbered. This is scary. And kids, don't really know how to react around birds. But then on the other side, it's educating the kids what you do around a bird and what you don't do around a bird. So I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I really wouldn't. I had a little adopted Indian ringneck that had been abused by her previous owners. They cut her one wing so badly that her feathers don't grow anymore. Oh, yeah. If you are going to clip your birds, you want to make sure you do it correctly. And I always say don't take them to the pet shop. Take them to see an avian veterinarian or a really good vet tech to do it, because you don't want your birds getting germs at the pet shop. Tips on earning a very old peach-fronted Conyers trust. I've worked with him for about a year. He is now 27. He allows me to give him nose cuddles and kisses. So I would recommend clicker training. So it's positive reinforcement through a clicker. And I'm actually going to be making a video on clicker training, because I'm going to start training these guys, and I'm going to start documenting it as I go, how to clicker train your parrot. And so the reason why I want to do clicker training is because of Casey. I'm hoping it's going to help her come out of her shell a little bit more in here and help to gain her trust a little bit more. So it's so awesome, and I'm super excited that I'm going to be doing it. And also, you're doing everything right. You know, Thomas, it's literally taken 8 years. It took me 3 years to be able to go buy his cage without him hissing. It just takes a long time. Just sitting by the cage, reading to your bird, waiting till your bird comes over to you, like what Puffy just did, or like Victoria did when she chose me. She crawled onto my laps. So you just want to wait for them to make the move and just be there and just let them know it's going to be okay, and let them know, you know, there's a routine and they're not going to be hurt anymore. They're safe. Yeah. Well, I wonder when they clipped, we're talking about the bird that got clipped, I wonder if they went past and they damaged the follicle, you know, and that's why the feathers aren't growing back. It's horrible, right? It's horrible. It's horrible. All right, guys. Well, are you going to say goodbye? It has been so much fun talking with you guys. Oh, thank you so much, SH. That is so sweet. Thank you. We will use every cent of that $10, won't we? Yeah. No. I've got germs in my mouth. Yeah, I got germs in my mouth. Thank you so much. Got germs in my mouth. Yeah, it took 4 years for my rescue Timna to step up. Yep. It just takes time. It just takes time. And these birds have been traumatized, you know, and Victoria, it took time with Victoria. But she knew, she was so sick. She knew I was helping her. Oh my gosh, $12 now. Thanks, guys. It's so sweet. That is so sweet. I think I missed somebody else's. Sorry, guys. I'm not paying attention. People are donating money here. And there's another one somewhere up yonder. Oh, I can't find them. There's so many comments. But thank you, everyone. That's really sweet. We could use it, yeah? Yes, we go through a lot of food. Do you have a bird that is the easiest? Ow! Well, it's not you. Ouch. You know what? Thomas, I just have to be really careful that he doesn't get hurt. He's such an easy guy. And also Quinn over there, also my Lilac Crown Amazon. He's just so chill. He just goes, and Casey, oh my gosh. Casey, she's definitely my easiest bird. She hatched grown up. She's so smart. I have a rescue bird that was born with a deformed wing, so he can't fly and has trouble bouncing, and no one wanted him, and now we have him. Oh, that's awesome. That is so good. Thank you for adopting him. And do you have like platform perches? And do you have rope perches? Those make it so easy. And do you have your perches like low to the ground? And if you need ideas, when I was setting up Bailey's cage before she passed away, my Kayik, I was setting her cage up because she was really sick. So I go through the whole cage setup. So there's a video. Go find it if you need ideas. It's pretty awesome. But then maybe you already have it all set up. So I don't know. My cockatoo's name, Baby, took over a year to work out her behavior issues. She's my best companion. Did you just poop on me? Puffy. Yuck. Yuck. Behavior issues. She's my best companion, lives on my shoulder, working on her bare eye cockatoo now. Aw, good for you. Nice job, Parrot Genie. You are a parrot genie, aren't you? Aw, Puffman. I know. Flat purchase. Oh, good for you, bird lover. And bird lover, you're on Instagram, aren't you? I see you on Instagram. I adopted a 21-year-old Moluccan cockatoo. She went through 4 homes. Oh my gosh. Thank you for adopting, Kylie. You know Pebbles, the cockatoo. We're obsessed with Pebbles, aren't we, Victoria? I thought Kelly said her own. Yes, you are. Oh, it's nice to see you, bird lover. I thought Kelly said that Pebbles had been into 30 homes. I could be wrong. I thought it was many. Good timing. My phone is about to die. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right, guys. Well, we hope you have a happy New Year. We're going to end this live chat. It was so much fun. I enjoyed seeing everybody, talking to everybody, finding out more about you. I love hearing baby talk. Yep. Yeah, he's definitely not talking today. Bye, Nico. 4 homes is a lot, Sally. Thank God your cockatoo found you. You're working on a drawing for all my birds? Oh my gosh, bird lover. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see that. Happy New Year. See you soon. Adios. Adios. See you later. Say bueno. Bueno. We love you. Bueno. Bueno. Health and happiness to all of you. Oh my God. You guys, we love you so much. You guys mean so much to us. Thank you for watching our videos. I mean, you guys, we learn so much from you. You guys say that you guys learn so much from us, but we learn so much from you too. So it's awesome and we love you. So happy New Year. And we're going to turn this off. Oh, and Maui is under his paper. Okay. All right. See you later. Bye. Bye, Joe.